Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel for some more Star Wars Battlefront II news. Today we have a lot we need to try and get into a single video. The community calendar for the month of October did drop on Thursday, which we will of course be covering, but more important than that, we have a ton of new information that just dropped yesterday detailing the October update. As always, if you guys do enjoy the content and could help support the channel by leaving a like, I would greatly appreciate it, and with that out of the way, let's just jump right into the news. Before we get into the community calendar, I just wanted to put out a quick PSA because yesterday DICE made a change to the Clone Commando. They decided to double the battle point cost for them from 1,000 to 2,000, and personally I think this was an excellent decision. They were far cheaper than they should have been considering how powerful they are, and from the very beginning they just needed a price raise. I mean, they were the cheapest enforcer despite being much more powerful than most of the other enforcers we have, so a price increase was completely appropriate. Alright, let's quickly run through the community calendar and the events that will be taking place this month. As is standard procedure at this point, every single Wednesday, double XP will be active all day across all game modes, just to give you that midweek boost if there are any units you want to rank up. The first event of the month is currently active throughout this weekend, that being Boots on the Ground, which of course is the event that DICE introduced last month, where DICE disables everything that isn't a trooper or reinforcement, and that's in Galactic Assault and Capital Supremacy. There is a small spin on the event this time around, as this weekend also has Fast Spawn active to reduce the time you are out of the action. Personally, I am not a fan of Boots on the Ground, especially with how Clone Commandos are bugged, but I do know a decent sized portion of the community prefers both large-scale game modes without heroes and vehicles, so for those of you who do, go crazy, this weekend is your time to shine. As we covered in last week's video, the community unlock quest for the new Luke Skywalker farm boy appearance, as well as the Darth Maul Kenobi emote, begins on Friday the 11th, and then concludes on the following Friday, which is the 18th. In case you missed the last news update or just forgot, the Luke appearance is going to require you to get 150 kills in co-op to unlock, while the new Darth Maul emote requires 15 command post captures on Felucia. Both of these are very easy and should take no more than an hour, assuming you can find a lobby on Felucia. Ben did specifically say that Maul's challenge has to be done on Capital Supremacy, so as far as getting that challenge done, you'll be at the mercy of the matchmaking system and map rotation. I really hope DICE adds a Felucia 24/7 playlist for at least a day or two during that challenge, just to ease any frustrations where you just can't get into that map, because lately, I never get Felucia. Either way, you are going to have a full week to get these challenges done, so most players shouldn't have a problem completing these, so long as you have internet and not the worst luck in the world when it comes to matchmaking. By the way, on Wednesday's upload I had to read like 100 comments from people telling me they already have the Maul Kenobi emote. Just to clarify, no, you definitely don't. You have the Maul voice line of him saying Kenobi where he just kind of says it. This new release is an animated emote, which is different, and features Maul absolutely screaming Kenobi's name. I know it's a little confusing because a Kenobi emote and a Kenobi voice line seem like the same thing, but this is Battlefront 2 and they are not. Just in case you haven't seen the new emote yet, I will play it for you now. Moving on from the community quests, the following weekend, which lands from the 18th through the 20th, Heroes Unleashed will be live again. This means 9 heroes will be available on either side for 75% off. I'm not sure why they don't just allow 10, because there are now 20 total heroes, but I suppose it hardly matters. If you like this event, just go wild. If not, just wait it out, which is what I'm going to do. I don't dislike events in Battlefront 2 in general, but overall, when I'm getting gameplay and such, I just prefer to play the regular Galactic Assault and Capital Supremacy, and Heroes Unleashed, while fun and chaotic, is not good for gameplay because going on a hero streak is a completely different ballgame when it comes to Heroes Unleashed. Okay, let's get into the good stuff, and by the good stuff, I mean the actual update itself. This update drops on October 23rd, which is a Wednesday, and is a bit earlier in the month than usual. DICE has named this update Another Night on Endor, and we have a ton of information on what's coming. The description reads, venture back into Endor as Ewok Hunt returns with a revamped map. Also coming this month are some new appearances as well as the usual bug fixes, tweaks, and improvements. So there is a lot to unpack here, and luckily for us, the developers have been giving us a ton of details on both the new appearances that are coming in this month's update, as well as detailing the new Ewok Hunt map. Starting out with the new appearances, it has been confirmed that the new appearances releasing with this update will be for heroes only, and that the appearances referenced do not include the Luke Skywalker farm boy appearance. This means that this month, in addition to the new Luke skin, we are also getting a minimum of 2 other hero appearances with this update. It was also confirmed that these appearances will not be for prequel heroes, which is probably what people would have expected. I'm almost entirely sure that this means those appearances will be for the original trilogy heroes only, seeing as December is the month of episode 9 content, so I'm positive they'll be saving any sequel trilogy skins for December. As far as predictions go for the new skins, I think one appearance that is highly likely is Han Solo from episode 4, which has been a heavily requested skin despite Han having so many options already. This appearance gives Han a slightly different vest and shirt, as well as blue pants with red stitching. A few of the very early trailers for Battlefront 2 clearly show Han with the blue pants, so it's clear this appearance was part of the lineup during development, and Ben has said in the past several times there have been discussions about either finishing it or finally releasing it, so I think this one is very likely. Other than that, there aren't any that stick out as particularly likely to get. I don't think Leia will be getting another skin this quickly after the princess appearance. Lando is pretty well taken care of at this point, and while Luke still has a ton of options, I doubt they'd release 2 back-to-back. Chewbacca's only heavily requested appearance is his C-3PO look from episode 5, which I don't think is likely, as unfortunate as that is. That leaves us with the villains, who of course have tons of options. The original trilogy villain I feel is most likely to receive appearance this month is Vader. Of the villains, the 2 heroes that by far get the most appearance requests are Vader and Maul, and because it's confirmed that these appearances will not be for the prequel heroes, that leaves Vader. I think with how heavily requested a battle damaged appearance for Vader has been, probably the second most requested skin after Clone Wars Maul, I think DICE may finally show Vader some love in the customization department. They have shown they can pull off battle damaged appearances very well. I mean, they did it twice with Grievous, and I still think Grievous's shattered appearance is the best skin in the game by a pretty large margin. So if they decide to give Vader the same treatment, I would be a very happy camper. Of course, we are not going to know for sure what we're getting for a while. Ben said they are planning on revealing the new skins after this upcoming week, so be on the lookout for that. I will be sure to keep you all up to date. By the way, Ben did specifically say that the reinforcement appearances are not coming this month. Those will be for November more than likely. I know some of you have been really excited for the new Leaked Commando skins to finally arrive, but the wait is not over yet. It's going to be nearly 2 months before they come to us. Also coming in the update, as mentioned previously, is a revamped Ewok Hunt map. It's unclear whether the old map is going to be removed. I hope not, but this new map is indeed using the other Endor map, so it's not just going to be the current one with some changes, even though that's usually what revamped means. Ewok Hunt is cool. I really do think it's shockingly well done considering the state DICE was in when the first version released, but for me personally, it's something I've played maybe a handful of times, and that is enough for me. It's not really super replayable in my opinion. I hope this new version changes things up a bit and just gives the players new ways to upgrade their loadout. Maybe add some AI Ewoks just to keep up the pace, because there will be games where you won't see an Ewok for like 5 minutes straight while you just sit and wait around for something to happen. I really think a survival mode like Ewok Hunt has pretty great potential if they made it more dynamic. I think of something like Call of Duty Zombies, if they could give the player an Ewok Hunt ways to progress, like buying better weapons, maybe getting consumables around the maps, just to give you upgrades like extra health, better equipment, and better weapons. That would be so cool. It's not something I ever expect to see, and it's not even somewhat likely for this update, but it's something I personally would go crazy for and would play again and again. Also worth mentioning, from the day the update goes live throughout to the end of the month, double XP is going to be active for that entire period. So that's over a full week of double experience, which is going to be really nice to take advantage of if you have the chance. A few other bits of news before we wrap today's video up. It looks like Clone Commando AI will likely be added into instant action and co-op with this month's update. Ben said over on the forums that they are almost ready to go and should make it, but unfortunately the vehicles are taking longer than expected for them to finish, so we're in for a bit of a wait until we get enemy vehicles in those game modes. Originally it was said that they would be arriving at the same time, new reinforcement AI and vehicle AI, but things changed, and other than the one-shot aimbot Vanguard AI, instant action and co-op are very enjoyable with only a few small flaws, and Clone Commando AI is going to be very welcome. For those of you who are frustrated with the changes DICE made to the speeder bikes with the latest update, it looks like DICE has heard your cries. Ben confirmed over on the forums that changes are coming soon to fix the broken controls of those bikes, which is excellent news. The last update nerfed the speeders into oblivion. DICE always seems to do this. You take something that was ridiculously OP like the speeders were pre-nerf, I mean they could one-shot heroes, but then DICE decides instead of just balancing them, let's nerf them beyond belief. All DICE needed to do was reduce the laser barrage damage, make their shots blockable by lightsaber heroes, and that's it. Instead, they nerfed the main weapon into the ground. I mean, you have to overheat the main blaster 3 times in a row to get a single trooper kill, and that is if you have perfect accuracy with the speeder's wonky controls. I don't know why DICE does this. I think they just let stuff get completely out of control, and then they just put a temporary band-aid on it while they try to figure something more permanent out. But man, speeders are pretty much only good for semi-effective transportation only as a trooper now, which would be kind of okay if they didn't just add command post spawning, which makes getting wherever you want to very easy the vast majority of the time. Finally, a couple of quick PSAs. I know some of you have always wanted a 1v1 hero mode, and DICE has finally heard your requests. With the latest update, DICE secretly changed Hero Showdown to now begin with 1 hero on either side to allow for 1v1 hero duels, which is excellent news. Hero Showdown rarely fills up for me with 2v2s, and I always like dueling in a 1v1 completely uninterrupted, and Hero Showdown now offers the perfect opportunity to do just that. Ben was also asked if DICE would consider allowing customization of the HUD in Battlefront 2, which many players absolutely hate, myself included at times, and Ben confirmed that the team has been discussing just that. That is great news in my opinion. The HUD in this game is really obnoxious sometimes. I'm definitely not a no HUD kind of guy that would ruin the game for me, but in some ways I would just love to make some of the HUD smaller because it can get so cluttered. Well guys, that is going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to leave this video a like, and if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
I'm Han Solo, solo.